Hi, this is Milu. Today I feel like talking about my intuitive impression of what Kanye is going through and try to understand some of those behaviors that he's exhibiting. I feel Kanye has a lot of support. It feels like to me, him and Kim Kardashian, they love each other. And I also feel like saying Kim is not the type of woman who will just walk away from him. She will try to help him. And in his situation, when I talked with him, I know from the news he lost his mom a few years ago. Okay, how hard that hit him. And I feel that in some ways, Kim being in his life, and this is not by chance. You don't get into those relationships by chance. There is a connection there. But I feel with her around him, if Kanye wants to, I feel he can do very well emotionally and mentally. He has to take the time to reevaluate his psychological and emotional status. At this point, I feel like Kanye should see a doctor, a psychiatrist, and then should get counseling, because regardless of how good Kim is to him, and he has 3 beautiful kids, if you are not well, you are going to do some of the stuff that he's doing. And it's because of a lack of, well, let me explain something the way I get it. When I see him, people like Kanye, who do very well financially, and in this lifetime are given the opportunity to touch so many people and are not spiritually aware of what's going on, how they got to where they are. It's not only based on sheer talent. These people were meant to be, Kanye was meant to do what he's doing. It's not by chance. But if he doesn't realize that, first of all, I am not judging him. I don't feel he has the educational background, number one. Number two, I don't feel he is balanced emotionally. I understand these situations. Okay, when you tell someone to go talk to a psychiatrist, they think it's a bad thing. That's not true at all. None of us are perfect. None of us are well balanced emotionally. And Kanye is no different than the rest of us. The point I'm trying to make is Kanye thinks that because he was blessed in this lifetime to do as well as he does, he thinks he has all the knowledge in the world to tell the rest of us who are not doing as well as he's doing financially. He can dictate to us what we should think and what we should do. And I feel that's what happened the other day when he went to TMZ. He was being honest, a bit ignorant, but he was being honest. That's how he sees it. In his mind, okay, because of ignorance, he thought slavery was by choice. But if Kanye was emotionally in the right place, he would not have said that. And I feel right now Kanye is feeling very bad. His ego is bruised, and it's too big for him to realize what he has done. Because with given that much money, you basically live in a bubble. You don't get yes, I know he wasn't born in money, but he has been having this lifestyle for at least over 10 years. I don't know. I do not follow Kanye. I do not know exactly how long he's been, how long he has attained this level of success. But I've been hearing about Kanye for a long time. What I'm trying to say is Kanye should get himself evaluated medically. He should get counseling, take a few years off, take care of himself, educate himself before he decides to make a comeback. Hopefully by that time, his fans will be in a mood to forgive him. But I know slavery is a very, very bad thing that happened in our great country. We have to deal with it, and it is almost unforgiven when somebody make a mistake and say what Kanye said. It's insulting, it's hurtful. I mean, combination thereof and everything else you can put in there. But I hope we understand that Kanye needs medical help and he has to educate himself. I feel like saying if he listens to Kim, he will get the help that he needs. And it feels like to me she's good to him. And then he can put himself back on track. But he's gonna suffer up and down every once in a while. But I feel Kanye, at least he can be in a place where he won't have to repeat the mistake he made doing TMZ a week or so ago. But when I talked with him, yes, I know he's tweeting all kind of crazy stuff. He thinks that he's comparing himself to Pablo Picasso and all these people. I mean, he's great in his own way. He doesn't need to be comparing himself to anyone else that was great or who is great. Be yourself, don't try to be like someone else. And he thinks he's a genius. Yes, of course, I mean, you're doing something right. Something is, you have a gift. But that doesn't mean you know everything. Or you go out and say dumb things. But I don't think Kanye understands that. And that stems from a lack of education. And I feel the passing of his mom has really affected him. But I feel like saying he's lucky. He has Kim. I feel they care about each other. I feel she loves him. I feel she will do anything she can to help him. And that's what I feel about Kanye. The next person I would like to touch with is Rihanna, one of my favorite hip-hop singers. For some reason lately, the past few months, every time she comes to mind or I see her on TV, it feels like to me she wants to get married or she wants to settle down. And I feel in the next year or two, she's gonna meet somebody or a few people she feels are good potentials for her to settle down with. And yes, I do believe she will have kids. You know, when I talked with her, she's, behind that facade that we all see, her fans. It feels like to me she's a very sweet woman. She's very nice. And she's looking for somebody, it feels like to me, who will understand her and can help her grow. Musically, emotionally, as a woman. And it feels like to me she knows what she wants. It's not gonna be just anybody. I feel Rihanna knows what she wants. And I feel if she meets him, I feel she will. There are two people here. There is a gentleman, he is about 5'10". His weight is proportional to his height. He has high cheekbones, brownish hair, and it seems like he grows his beard once in a while, but not long. It's like a week or two growth. He's light skinned. That's one person I'm seeing, one potential. For some reason, I feel like saying the letter E or Evans. Evan, there's something like that here. And the other one, he's tall, about 6 feet, 6'1", or 5'11", because I confused those two. He's built. He's dark skinned, short hair. It feels like to me he's a very smart guy. I wouldn't be surprised if he has Caribbean roots. And for some reason, I'm feeling law or legal when I touch with him. And he has a very good sense of humor and a very nice young man. So these are the two people I'm getting. I don't know if that's who she's seeing right now, but I'm seeing those two people. Also, I'm hearing somebody with the name starts with a K. I feel like saying Kevin. I don't think it's any of those two gentlemen, but there's a Kevin or a K name when I touch with Rihanna. But I would be surprised if Rihanna doesn't even get, I don't know anything about her life because it seems like lately she has not been in the public eye. At least not like before you would hear about her in the news. But she is going to be a long-term relationship and she's going to create a family. And I'm getting feeling of album music. I don't know if she's coming up. I mean, I love Rihanna, but I don't have the time to follow her. I don't know if she has an album coming out or if she's working in an album, but there's something about music that's going on. And the next person I feel like, well, the next couple, JayZ and Beyonce. I know they've had their rough patches. I mean, at that age, JayZ made a mistake, a major mistake. He almost lost Beyonce. But I feel both of them are working hard. I feel they are both working very hard on their relationships. Thank God they have enough money right now, you know, they can do whatever they want. He doesn't have to be on the road every day. He can do other type of business. He can still do music, but to leave home and be away from home for a long time, and so does Beyonce. But you know what I'm getting? I'm getting 3. I would not be surprised if they have a 3rd child. But the mistake that Kanye made, I feel he has learned a lot from it. And you know, this is one guy, I feel he's pretty smart. I don't know how far he got with school, but, and I know a little bit about his history. He appreciates where he is at this point in his life and does not want to find himself on the side where when he was growing up. And I feel that's keeping JayZ grounded and appreciate what he has. I don't feel we're going to hear a repeat of him cheating on Beyonce. I don't know why, for some reason, as I'm talking about him, I'm getting Obama. It feels like he looks up to Obama. So, well, that's a good thing. And it feels like Beyonce is doing the best she can to forgive him. And I feel she has forgiven him. It's not easy, but I feel the feeling is mutual. It feels like to me from both sides, wanting to stay together, raise their kids, and enjoy their lives. But JayZ, it feels like to me, has another level to reach as a human being. So, and he's well on his way of accomplishing that. I know when I say another level, I don't mean financially. Well, money is going to come with that as well. But as far as how the public views him, it feels like to me, no, he's not going to be president of the United States, but he's going to be viewed as one of those people who learn from his past and try to be a better person. That's what it feels like to me, and that's what I mean by another level. He has learned and trying to be a better person. I have to touch on Meek Mill. I believe that's, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it, Meek Mill, I feel they pronounce his name. This gentleman as well should get some counseling. He would like to do better in the future and leave the past behind, but I don't think he's gonna get there without the right people around him, get him some counseling, and keep moving forward. He has to select who he lets around him. And if he does that, and I know it's not easy, I don't know how old he is, when you are a musician and you are doing concerts and people are always wanting to be around you and you don't know why they want to be around you, okay, until you find yourself in serious trouble. But I feel like saying he should get some counseling. Him too, I don't know how he's going to do that, but educate himself as well. If he does that, I feel he will manage to keep moving forward, improve his life, stay out of trouble, and make his money. That's what I feel about Meek Mill. There's potential for him to change his life, but he needs some help. This is all I have for today. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Till next time.